Well handled, Justin.
Yeah, so, we're rolling in. Everybody's got a move to make. First thing I'm going to do, though, I'm going to roll this fortune roll for the gangs fighting each other. So, we took 1 damage on our red sashes last time. So they're going to roll with 1 fewer dice.
We don't get anything for elite thugs, do we?
The other gang is elite too, so they kind of...
Okay, so it just counts it out. Yeah. We don't get anything for fine weapons, do we? Because the red sashes do get you get that.
They do have fine weapons. Let me look at Lampblacks. What do they have? Oh, they have the good stuff. They have awesome drugs. I forgot about that.
We're definitely filling the cart with those.
Yeah, you do have...
Before we take off.
Quality weapons, I think.
Yeah, that should give them better effect. That's a good call. Well, it'll give them better effect. Yeah. So red sashes. Here we go. Oh no.
I guess that probably wouldn't capture the start. Oh.
Oh no, that's bad. Okay, and then the Lampblacks.
I get a 6.
1.
Just a 1, 2, or 3 in it.
Hey!
Yes.
So they both pretty shit, but the Lampblacks do way worse.
They got 2 dice. Damn, they really fucked it up.
Yeah, they used so red sashes used up their armor and took an extra damage for your reckless thing.
Yeah.
The Lampblacks used up their armor, so they're both taking straight hits to the throat. Yeah.
So that's just a fucking cemetery. Well, cemetery. It's not like it's there. It's a cemetery later, not right now. It's not the gravestones fighting each other. I mean, we've got the same score overall.
Yeah.
Add it up. I feel like the 1-on-1 was a really strong roll, though.
Yeah, I'll give them both limited effect, where... So actually it's going to come out kind of even. So the red sashes only take 1 harm. No, wait. They should have taken 3, so they take 2 harm. But they deal 3 harm because of their fine weapons. So they both end up at 3 harm. So both of these gangs are kind of broken at the end of this.
I guess I can't finish them off, can I? I'm gonna try.
You can.
I mean, we have something else to finish them off.
Yeah, we got this one.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll break. Hopefully we'll both break, ideally.
Okay, bingo. So you're trying to, you've done your distraction. I mean, I guess you've got an option. You can be reckless and be like, I'm going to stick around to try and, kill all these bastards.
Well, one of my consequences of the Rage Essence Vial is I can't stop until all of the enemies are broken.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I'll bring it up because I want to be fair.
You're gonna get so much XP for reckless though.
You're gonna get. I think the max I can get is 2. I hope not, but maybe.
Okay. So bingo is gonna stick around.
It says I can resist that, but I don't think I will.
Okay. Yeah.
But does that mean both gangs break because they've taken 3 harm each?
Yeah, they would both be broken, actually. But if you
I
want
guess
to...
the red sashes are running away, I'm like, you cowards!
If you want to rally them and force them to try and finish these Lampblack thugs, for goodsies, you can do that. There's a pretty good chance that they would get harmed. I mean, it's reckless as shit to do that. Plus, you hear the bells and the crows.
I think it's more reckless going in with me and Mercy by ourselves and finishing them off. Because I don't know, these kids, I don't know. They can run.
That would change your effect. That would change your stance. That would definitely go to desperate. But you have pretty good effect. I think you have great effect because they are pretty.
I've got fine weapons and fine. Well, if I use my, I could push myself and get great scale as well.
Oh yeah, and the Devil's Bargain.
Maybe something to do with Mercy again.
It's not. I mean, it's not a good one. It's not a nice one, right? It's a bad one.
It's a devil's bargain. I expected nothing less.
Is that you chase them down? I mean, I'm not going to say you chase them inside the house and you're inside the house when it explodes, but you keep fighting until your rage essence goes away, and that means you keep fighting until the blue coats show up. Yeah.
So well, yeah, I basically finish off these gang members as the blue coats arrive, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
That's really, really, really not a nice. It's really not nice. You know what? I don't think. I'm reckless. Let's do it.
All right.
I guess skirmish.
Yeah.
Mercy. I don't know if Mercy helps me. Maybe.
She does. Yeah. I mean, if you're bringing her with you, she is lashed to your will.
Yeah. Actually, me and her,
Yeah. I mean, she's a cold killer.
And I'm like, are you ready for the Iruvian tornado dance? And I just grab my butcher and I just start spinning in a circle, and she just pushes me towards the rest of them as they flee. You know when you just spin in a circle? Just do that.
The Iruvian tornado dance.
Yeah. That's what they called it back in the day.
Okay.
Desperate. Absolutely, I'm good with that. Effect is great. This is exactly how he likes it. Skirmish is 2, extra dice. Do I push myself, guys?
Well, if you want the devil's bargain, you
Stress.
can't also push yourself.
Oh no, I can't do both. Can I? Yeah, you're absolutely right.
You maybe don't want the devil's bargain if you want to do not to be trifled with.
I mean, do you think scale makes a difference right now? Would it with?
Well, I mean, you got the rage essence, so you kind of have that going anyway. Yeah.
And fine weapon. I think that maybe both of those would be equal. I don't know. It's up
You're
to
right.
you.
No, you're right. You're right. That's totally.
But I'm going to take the devil's bargain and leave the stress.
All right.
Because I got stressed out last session. I don't need to have that again. Okay. Bonus dice 1. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel too lucky. 4 is okay.
4 is okay. We're gonna deal harm to you. I think you do still have room for heavy armor. Since you're at great effect, we're just gonna call it level 2 harm.
Okay.
For broken rib, right? You get in there and you're fighting with them, and somebody has a club or whatever and just whacks you a hard one. You can do heavy armor to knock that down to 1, and resist it to knock it down to 0. To be like, nah, I'm good.
I'm not going to resist it, but I'm going to mark heavy armor for that. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, put that
That's
on.
all of my. I think that's all my slots done.
Yeah. Yeah, put that on just level 1 harm, and you can just call it bruised rib.
Yep. That's cool. Okay, cool.
But you do it, and you are fighting these guys to the last, and they are caught out hard. This cohort is going to be disbanded.
Good.
Bingo.
So I guess me and Mercy are just hacking down these last running blacks.
Echo.
Lampblacks.
Echo, let's have you deal with this safe. So, you're in the room alone, for the moment at least. You flung open the wardrobe and you pulled out your lockpicks and you're starting to go at this thing. So, that's... What action you're rolling there?
Maybe finesse, maybe? Cause I'm right? I'm probably, maybe, yeah, I have the lockpick in the thing, and I guess I'm also doing the thing where I can listen to it, and that kind of stuff, and I have to pick it at a certain time, right when I get the lock right. It's weird.
Okay.
I the person obviously know nothing about how safes work, but whatever.
So, we are risky. think you have great effect also because you have fine lockpicks. And Devil's Bargain. I want a Devil's Bargain for heat.
More heat.
Not for heat, but one heat.
More heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it. I need another guy.
Okay. So that's the Devil's Bargain. That's 2 dice, risky standard. Oh my god.
Oh.
Or risky great, sorry, but that is
Oh,
a
God.
fail.
Oh dear.
Dearie, dearie me.
It begins.
Oh man. Now I don't get to narrate my cool plan once I open the safe.
You have an option. Echo, it's taking you too long. You know that Bandy is arming that bomb.
Mhm.
You either take it up to the very last minute and you have to deal with the bomb exploding. Right? That's something you're going to have to resist. It's level 4 harm. Or you lose the opportunity. You can't get the money in time.
Yeah, fuck it. Wasn't the main thing. So fuck the money.
You're not reckless at all. Wow. I guess that's fair.
Okay. So you can't get the money, and you're out of time. The blue coats, like you can see out the window, blue coats are streaming up the street. They're coming on you right now. And you can't get this damned safe open. So, how do you get out of this place? Do you just like go out the window?
Yeah. I'm gonna get out my fucking my light climbing tools. Light climbing gear. I'm gonna jump out the window and fucking zip line to the building across the street.
There you go. That's good.
Nice.
Okay, that seems like a prowl.
Sure. What is it? Risky standard?
Yeah, risky standard. You're abandoning this in time to have. It's not desperate yet.
I cannot push myself. So. Boom! I got it.
Oh, nearly. Maybe didn't.
Need another complication. Well, I do have another complication. It's that you get out of the house before it explodes, but not entirely clean. Somebody spots you. They don't catch you now, but they spot you. They know you. The complication is that I'm going to tick that blue coats on your trail. They're going to know who this was now.
Well, they're about to like come down on me in full force, so I wouldn't worry too much.
What do you say, Echo?
Oh, yeah, that works.
Okay, so I'm going to fill up that clock. You
I
go
mean,
zip.
I mean, ziplining across the street isn't the most subtle escape, so it makes sense.
Right. So you zip out of there, and bingo! Arming the bomb.
Yep, that's me.
I'm sorry. Bandy.
Yeah.
Arming the bomb. What action is that, Bandy?
I mean, it says that the mechanism on it is an arcane one.
That's true.
So I would argue and I'm actually attuning with the bomb.
Argue.
And that this is very simple. On the outside, it's very simple, but on the inside, it's an actual arcane construct which you have to deal with. That governs when exactly the detonator hits.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm into that. It's an arcane mechanism that expands the power of the bomb. We're desperate.
Oh God, they don't tinker.
We're
yes.
definitely desperate.
Yep, I'll accept that.
You've got your fine spirit mask on, so you can attune better, I think. So I'm okay with it being... it would be limited effect, right? Because you've got no tinker or anything. But since you're using... Yeah, you're directly accessing whatever this arcane mechanism is, you're at standard effect.
Can I assist him by just shouting really loudly?
Now...
Just yelling in the distance.
Now, you've got tinker and you bought this bomb. If you want to do a flashback, right? And say that you...
manual bandy.
say you went...
You just wrote down instructions on the side.
Cut the red
Right.
wire.
or you went over it with him somewhat, right? I could do that for 1 stress.
Does that give him like an extra effect or more dice or what?
Well, I'll tell you what. If we mark
That's
2
just
stress,
swapping, right?
if you mark 2 stress, we can call that a helper die straight up.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Alright, thanks.
Kind of need my stress, but okay, I've got 4 left. That's not good.
I got 2 left.
There you go. Because if this is desperate, I don't want you to detonate the bomb, because that's gonna.
Yeah, I would not want that.
I guess we flash back and Bingo's just kicking the bomb, and he's like, yeah, you just gotta treat it, you
Got
know.
a hard dick.
A bomb is a lot like a woman, powerful and sexy. But when it goes off, you don't want to be anywhere near it, you know.
And Bandy.
Please don't. I need you to cut that from the stream. I don't want that to be there.
Bandy, for your devil's bargain. I have a clock that is for the Spirit Wardens taking notice. And I want to roll on that clock. This would be the Spirit Wardens making a fortune roll to see how many segments of their 4-part clock that they fill up. Because this is big notice, right? It's not just the coins or, like, nameless ghosts that you released. Right? This is you blowing up a building and you are leaving a massive footprint here.
A crater, you might say.
Right.
But yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'll accept it.
Alright. So you've got a helper die from Bingo. You've got your Devil's Bargain dice. We are risky. We are desperate. We are standard.
Oh. Desperate's the best time to be defusing or arming a bomb.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alright, so 2 dice then as well. Here we go.
Come on, crit.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
Oh!
Bandy, why?
Oh, rip.
Bandy, why?
Dude.
Fuck's sake!
Bandy.
God.
Bandy.
Where are the 6s?
Where are the 6s?
I'm not the one arming it.
Bandy.
So you were just ignoring me when I said treat it like a woman. You can't roll a 2, a 1, and a 3 and a 3 and expect anything.
Bandy.
2 stressed out the train. And a friend's life, obviously.
Bandy, that bomb goes off. There's going to be 2 things. The first is that you lose opportunity to get the drugs even. Right? This is a no money score. The second bad thing is that you are blown up to pieces and die. You can resist, but you'd have to resist both. You can't use armor.
Yeah, I don't think that would.
If you resist losing opportunity, I mean, you get the stuff in the cart, right?
Think of the drugs, Bandy.
Sacrifice.
If
Your
you
sacrifice will not be in vain.
if you resist the explosion, it's that the bomb was gonna go off, but you have to like exert yourself to the very limit.
Yeah, I guess you look at it and you're like, why is this weird upside down numbers? And you realize it's, the clock's
Yeah.
upside down, and you have like 10 seconds.
I mean, yeah, it's got an arcane mechanism, but it's not meant to be armed through that, right?
Right.
You are sort of like hot wiring this thing, so you had to harm yourself to get it to work and not go off in your face. And you would take, if you resist it. See, if it's 3 harm.
I guess the spirits inside the bomb are like, well, nasty. Not the spirits inside there, but
Well, since I'm going to do 2 bad things to you, I would say it's level 2 harm if you resist it. For drained.
Right.
Go around a blaze of glory.
But you have to resist both. There's probably one of those you want to resist before the other.
Just the drugs first.
Get that money, Bandy. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. It's real bad.
Why? Alright, so,
Yeah.
Just look at yourself
In
and
fact,
think,
in
why
fact,
am
you
I
just
here?
you have to resist the bomb first, right? Because if
yeah,
you
I'm going to resist the bomb first.
His corpse puts the drugs onto the cart.
okay. So as
you're
you're
vampire for a few seconds.
you're like attuning to this thing, and it starts to like glow, and rattle, and you can feel already the heat of the fire burning you, and everything else that's about to happen if you let this go off.
Could be radiation.
How do you like drain yourself into this thing to keep it calm? What does that look like? Does
I
it have?
think
Good.
I see that, oh shit, it's about to go off, and what I literally do is I just put every ounce of my power, just like, kind of imagine it as a little hourglass thing, and I just have to reach in with my mind and close off the hourglass and just like, you see the kernels just like, only a few more until they'll flip over and they'll be connected and the bomb will go off.
Okay.
But by exerting myself, I can stop those kernels from falling down, just enough time to get out, and once I'm out of the area, then it'll go off. But we'll see exactly what happens. Yeah, that will be my excuse how I can manage to get the drugs on and out.
Right.
But if not, then I'll probably have to narrate it differently because I'll go traumatic.
Yeah, do you like bleed? Is there like blood pouring out of your mask, out of your mouth and eyes or something? Or
Yeah,
Sure.
that's what I'm thinking, that it's more of a, I have to use part of my soul to actually stop this from happening.
yeah.
That it's,
So like
yeah, I have to leave a part of my mind there to stop the mechanism from firing and the detonator going off.
right. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Like through your mask, like there's little eye slits, blood just dripping as you're trying to control this thing. Go ahead and roll your resistance.
Right.
It's definitely resolved, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's-
Just
Yeah,
one
not so
stress. Okay. Yeah.
Dodge the bullet.
But level 2 harm.
Don't do harm.
That is, what do we say, drained. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. And so you keep the bomb in place, and I guess you like stumble over the box and like start to get your breath. Everything is fuzzy around you, and your head is just
one
like
second.
your head is just boom, 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 just pounding, and there's a ringing in your ears. that slowly goes away, and the ringing turns into those bells again, chiming away, and the whistle's getting louder. And you've got to get the drugs, Bandy. You've got to get the drugs, damn it.
Yep. Get the drugs.
I'm
Crit the resist.
So,
Yep,
to get
so-
the drugs, Bandy, I think that's a prowess.
Aye.
Because this is about, like, moving stuff, lifting things.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you go traumatic, you're going to get the drugs out. It's just that you're going to
Yeah.
collapse when you get back to the place.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I'll resist it. All right. Here we go. One die.
Okay.
Ah.
So you're moving all this stuff, and you're like just tossing boxes, and you get a couple of boxes with like cabbages in them. Like you're just not even paying attention. You're just tossing all this shit in the cart, and you get in and you start like riding away. Do you just like
Yep.
buck the
also
thing
like-
and burst through the gates and get the hell out?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's-
that's not a good result.
So you burst through the gates and you're gone down the street, and you're not very far down the street when you feel your head split open like a coconut, and this peeling, horrible sound rips down your spine and turns you inside out, and the building behind you, you can feel the heat, right, and the fire, and the blinding light as it explodes. Bingo, as you're fighting the last of the Lampblacks, slashing and cutting, and in a fucking frenzy, blood fury. Again, a sort of horrible sound that deafens you in a flash of bright light, as like half of this building just blows apart and crumbles, and you are knocked backward. Horrible ringing in your ear. And, Echo, you're just across this zip line, almost to the building, when you hear the blast. And your rope, like, goes slack at the last moment. And instead of going in through a window and, like, getting free, you smack up against the side of a building and sort of, like, zip down on your rope to the ground. And there's totally some blue coats coming around a corner that see you, right, when the building is exploding, and they are blinded for just long enough for you to, like, scramble to your feet and get gone. And a few minutes later, Bandy, for some reason, things are a haze. Somebody got on the cart with you. You were in and out of consciousness. And you weren't sure who they were, but you couldn't fight them. They were taking you wherever they wanted to take you. But it was a red sash. And they delivered you back to the red sashes with the cart. Okay. That's bad news, everybody.
What's bad news?
So a few things go down.
Oh, what happened to me, by the way? Am I apprehended by the blue coats, or did I get away?
You're gonna be apprehended unless you
Oh.
do a resistance. If you can resist it, bingo.
I mean, I was just thinking, can I just run away as the bomb goes off?
Sure,
Or-
sure, yeah. If you just like force yourself back to your feet.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that's great. That's a prowess resistance.
I can't use not to be trifled with and push myself to perform a feat of physical force that verges on superhuman. Like
Oh.
running away during a bomb blast. It just means I only take 2 stress. But I guess I'd also have to roll.
Yeah, we'd have to roll something, but you can do that. It'd be like desperate great effect, right? So.
It always sounds fun when you phrase it like that.
Yeah, I already know a devil's bargain for it also.
Can you set the scene for me?
Yeah, so like I said, you're fighting all these dudes and there's an explosion and you're blown back off your feet. And you black out for however long, right? So if we're going to roll a resistance, it's pretty long, and there are blue coats around and you just get your feet and you're gone. If you're going to roll a move, it's almost instantaneous, right? It's the last of your rage essence. You're just burning it and your own body to get to your feet immediately and start running. But, I mean, the blue coats are swarming the place. And Lampblacks and red sashes lay dead all around you. Yeah, your like pole arm is what you see planted in the ground as you like get your vision back. Hazy. You can see it just sitting there, like
stuck in the ground,
waving in the breeze.
Is Mercy with me?
Yeah, she's nearby.
Can I grab her? Just like hoist her over the shoulder and take her with? Or would that limit my effect to maybe standard or something?
If you wanted to do it as a resistance roll, that's 2 different resistances.
But is as a normal, like, not push myself roll, with not to be trifled with?
Yeah, it's just a push yourself. You can do that. My devil's bargain was going to be that you leave her behind. So that would be you rejecting the devil's bargain and picking her up instead.
Yeah, well, I think I would reject the devil's bargain. And push
because
myself
you're
instead,
pushing
then
yourself in.
take her with.
Yeah, I mean, if you're already getting
Yeah.
up after being exploded by a magic bomb, it's not that much more to be like, also I throw somebody over my shoulder, right?
Yeah.
So there's
That's
no...
the kind of thing I could probably do normally, but
Yeah.
it's resisting the bomb, I think, is the serious thing. Okay, then I guess I kind of push myself onto my feet, and it's just the race at this point, but I look around, and I guess in real life there's bells and whistles and, like, screaming and fire. But in Bingo's mind, you can just hear the cheer as of the crowd, and he's like, yeah! He's kind of smiling.
That's great.
Down, he sees Mercy. And he kind of like tuts and he pulls the city post. He's like, Mercy, what have you got yourself into? And he kind of bends down and throws her over his shoulder. He looks around, and then I guess like a little bit of sense creeps into his mind that the crowd kind of is now on fire, and he's like, oh.
And there's a blue coat coming around the corner now, and he sees you standing, and he's just like, with a pistol, he's like, stop! And he starts shooting at you as you're running.
I guess like I'm swapping in and out of consciousness. I mean, of like at one point it's like a beautiful woman throwing flowers, and then it's back to a blue coat shooting bullets. And I'm like,
right.
So I'm just like I just like leg it as fast as I can south into the garden through the gate that maybe is broken open by now.
Yeah.
Maybe the red sash just got through it towards the pole arm and back towards the canal. I want to see if Rikus can hook me up. Somewhere safe.
The rain of lotus petals becomes burning cinders.
Yeah.
All right, man. So I think that's a prowl. It's
just legging it.
Yeah. Like you said, desperate, great effect because is the last of your rage vial burning off. And you're
from pushing myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can take the extra +1 dice. Yeah.
Crit.
I got a 6.
Nice.
Finally.
There it is.
Yeah, my first 6 of the day.
It's just like
1 and a 2 accompanying it. Great. Makes me feel good.
Yeah, you whip her up and you leg out of there. Bullets bouncing off the like bars, shooting sparks. You grab up your pole arm on the way, and you're off into the mist. Okay, so now the fallout.
Yeah, now. Ooh.
Before we do anything, filling up that clock, them knowing Echo, right? All that stuff. We're gonna reduce our faction status with the blue coats, which puts us at -3.
They're not happy.
We're now at war with the blue coats. But you did totally fuck up the Lampblacks. Like, that was real bad for them. They lost
That's what we had to do.
They lost an entire cohort, and they lost their turf. Yeah, they lost the brothel. So they are... I'm going to mark that on their sheet. Exploded brothel. Man, that was bad. That was bad all around. Let's do...
Whatever you say.
Let's roll into downtime. Payoff. Thank God for Bandy Boy, right?
Yeah.
2 rep by default for a score. They're equal in tier, so it's just 2 rep for the red sashes. Which they're pretty close to. I mean, I don't know. We still gotta go through downtime. We'll see how much rep you guys spend. And coin. So this was gonna be, you know, a major score, right?
If not for that thirsty.
But instead, we're going to call it a standard score. It's decent loot. You did get their drugs. So that's 6 coins.
Okay.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
So 2 each, yeah? Cool.
Sure.
Alright.
I'm gonna throw some at the wall.
And yeah, and there's 2 already in the vault. So you guys have a lot of coin right now. You can. Which is good because you're at war with 2 factions.
Yeah, at least it doesn't stack, right?
Yeah, the effects don't stack. I'm sorry, I need my.
We'll just have to wipe out the blue coats.
Piece of cake. Heat. After a score or conflict with an opponent, we take heat plus 1 heat for a high profile or well-connected target. Plus 1 heat if it happened on hostile turf. Plus 1 heat if you're at war. Plus 2 heat if killing was involved.
A little bit.
Y'all, it was wild, devastating. That was 6 heat. You guys got 6 heat.
Yeah, I know.
Which we roll over. You're at wanted level 2.
Yes.
And with 2 extra heat.
Good job, lads.
Good job.
Yeah.
And entanglements. Who wants to roll the entanglement?
Yes, I can.
I got it. No.
Alright, so
That's
you're gonna roll 2 dice. Six. Cooperation. Oh, this is
Do you
good.
add it or do you take the highest? Or
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. 5.
I'll keep the lowest result. 1.
No, it's the higher. It's the higher.
Oh, sorry, my bad. It's the higher one. Sorry, I'm reading the wrong thing. If the one level is 0, sorry.
Oh, rivals or the unquiet dead? Oh, come on.
Christ.
Yeah, there'll be someone quiet dead, I imagine. They're gonna find their own bomb.
I'm gonna have to think about this. I have too many good options. So I don't think we're gonna do downtime right away. I think we'll start with downtime next time, if that's cool with you guys.
I mean, I'm happy to do it, but if you want to wait, that's cool. I don't know if downtime is going to be affected by the entanglements, is it?
I don't know. Well, it's up to, yeah, we can do downtime now. It's fine. It won't
I mean,
affect.
do the other guys want to do it? I'm just happy to, like, just so we can start fresh next sessions at all. Not fresh, but like ready to jump in.
Far from fresh.
Yeah. Oh. And I kind of want to do downtime now.
Okay.
Time, but
Joey,
What?
do you want to do downtime now or next sesh?
I'm good for either. Whichever.
Okay.
I mean, are you happy to do it just to me or the GM?
Let's do some downtime then. We're not going to talk about the entanglement. I will decide that. Fuck me.
I guess Master Clev's not going to be happy. Although, to be fair, I delivered on my promise.
It's true. The gang is not dead. They're harmed. They're hurt. Right? There was a fight. But yeah. She can't be that demanding, right?
I mean, she said to us, "Wipe out the Lampblacks."
That's also true. Yeah. But the question is, did she hear that crack you made about her getting laid?
Shit. I hope so. That's what I'm really scared of. Like, screw recklessness. That's. I'm not worried about the gang being in pieces and the war with the bluecoats. I'm worried about that.
Well, let's have a downtime action then. Bingo.
We just got the one action unless we spend coin. Do we add up the reps so we can spend that, or is it just 2 rep we got?
Oh, yeah. Your total rep right now is 5.
Okay. So we could spend that, but I guess. It's
Oh,
not a good
hang
idea.
on,
How
hang
much
on.
coin do we get? Yeah.
Hang on. I always forget to do this shit. You guys actually got 8 coins because you get +2 coins for battles or
For a
extortions.
successful battle. Yay.
Yeah.
Do we not get any? Should we roll for Salamander Road? Just to get any.
Absolutely, you should. Go ahead and roll 2 dice, Bingo.
2d6. Hey.
That's 2 more coins. You guys pulled down 10 coins just now.
Shit.
So
Not
we
bad.
have 10. So should we do 3, 3, 3, and 1 in the vault?
Sounds good.
Sure.
Yeah. Can you come back to me? I'm sorry, I'm just thinking what I want to do. Maybe I want to get rid of some of my harm. I'm half harm. I got 2 things slots filled from last time.
Yeah.
It's either that or I try and find that tiger. It seems pretty pressing, I know. Shit, no, I need to get rid of some vice because I got some my stress is super high. I just realized. So, can I ask you, if I try to go to the animal shelter, would I find some sort of smoking wreck-like substance there?
That was the problem I was thinking about, but here's what we'll do. We're going to say that everything up to now has happened just before that place got hit. Okay?
Okay.
So we can do this downtime, but I
So
am
it's
going...
like the last day before it's destroyed.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure what we're going to do is cooperation. With the entanglement. Not cooperation. What was the other? What was it?
Unquiet bed or reprisals?
Rivals. We're gonna be pulling down a rival thing. Yeah! And I know who the rival is.
Okay, then I will, yeah, I'm gonna use my downtime action to blow off some stress. Which is sadly just 1 dice. It really sucks.
Do you... What is it like when you go to speak with Bess and deal with dogs?
So, I guess it's like this kind of, I don't know how you described it, but it's this kind of like crappy, very small kind of crowded shop with lots of cages, but most of them aren't filled except with the really dangerous dogs, like the ones they just cannot have out. But most of them are just wandering around at the feet of Besson, who's this kind of, I mean, to me, he's this kind of oldish, kind of, he feels like he's a very wise man. I don't know how you described him in your game, but
Didn't get a chance to describe him before they pumped him full of drugs.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Yeah, but yeah, he's like horrible business the other day.
I look at him and I give him a very hard stare and I say, "Have the pups been? Have they missed me?" And he kind of gets down on his knees and starts playing with his favorite one, you know, a little funny guy named Duggan.
Yeah.
He's missing a leg.
Sure, he kneels down. He says, "Pups are good. Pups are easy. You give them a home, some safety, scraps. happy if they're clean. And they don't have to fight every day.
Yeah, I give him a little, kind of a weak smile because, you know, I guess the rage essence is worn off and he's kind of like trying to avoid the topic of how many people just died. Because, you know, come on. He says, if only it was so easy for us, eh? This has been alright, Besson? You need any help?
Things are fine here. I keep a safe place, a clean place. I just worry about everything out there, you know. At least this look, Bendy, or Bingo. I don't know why I always do that.
They sound kind of similar.
Look, Bingo. I just getting old, thinking about things, and you know, everything going on out there. Just want you to know that this place is always going to be here for you, okay? I'm always going to be here.
But, yeah, I don't know what to say. Bess. I mean, these little things, and he kind of, I don't know, kind of just like picks up the ear of one of these little dogs and lets it flop down. These little pups of, they remind me of home. And makes everything okay after a hard day, you know. But I'm glad to hear that they'll be here. I hope you stay too. You're one of the few good men I've met in this damn hellhole.
Sure. Yeah. So I don't know from good, but well, you come here and we'll do better than scraps for you, okay?
That'd be nice. Just as long as there's someone here for these dogs.
Well, I'll be here.
Yeah, I bet. Sam, I hope you feel bad right now.
I do, actually.
Oh, man. I have a feeling... Yeah, okay, good. We're going to have some good contracts coming up. Here we go. Roll your thing.
Yeah, roll my vice. Bonus dice. You don't get any bonus dice for vice, do you?
No.
I don't think you can you?
I mean... I don't usually. I mean, if it's something like wild. What devil's bargain am I going to offer you for this vice?
Yeah, I mean,
right
you don't get any for talking of, like, talking with contacts, do you? I don't know who's even going to help me if I do. To be
Not
honest,
for
so.
Yeah, no, because you need a vice purveyor period to do the vice
Yeah,
roll.
exactly. Okay, I'll just roll the thing. Oh, good.
Son of a...
You can't spend coin on vice, can you?
No coin on vice.
Well, I just clear off one old vice down to 6. Pretty good.
I mean, you can spend coin to do it again.
Or rep. You can also spend rep to do it again.
And you got lots of coin. Go ahead.
The next day I'm back and it's just a fucking ruin. I guess I could just like Flufford is giving a little bit of coin to Besson to help with the with the dogs. I don't know. You happy with that?
Sure. Yeah.
If I get another one, that's it. I'm not spending any more coin. Don't you fucking dare.
Well, it's not a 1. Oh, God.
Good. Right.
Cool. Let's get something from Echo. Echo, do you want to do a downtime?
Yeah, I'm gonna do some more weird mirror shit.
Okay, you're gonna go visit and look into the mirrors.
Yeah.
So you go to the strange, darkened mirror and meditate. And what is it? You see a dream world or something?
Yeah, pretty much. I think I see it's some kind of weird dream world. It's like it's kind of like I'm having having what's the word I'm thinking of? Like some kind of like visions that I'm trying to like interpret, right?
Yeah.
Like weird like that kind of thing.
So as you're looking into the mirror and you're seeing the dream world, you're sort of transported to a ship, a boat, bouncing through the sea. It's stormy, and the ship is being knocked around, and there are squalls. And it looks bad, and people are rushing around on the deck, and you see the main mast, like, crack and bend and topple into the sea, and it drags a guy with it, right? And people start screaming, and they're panicked. And there's someone sitting in a cabin on the ship, and they're looking nervous, and like wet. And someone bursts into the room and says, "You must do it now. You must do it now. There is no waiting. The time has come. She is angry." And person sitting at the desk says, "It's too soon. I haven't had time to prepare." And the person, the other guy, steps over angrily and stabs a dagger into the desk. And it's like it looks like a long, straight-bladed dagger. But the hilt, or the, like where there would be a pommel, right? On the dagger, there's a strange design there. What does it look like?
I think it looks kind of like let me use my drawing pad for this. It's kind of like it's a circle, and it has like that kind of thing going on.
Okay.
And in the center, there's like an eye. Wait, that's an anarchy sign. Hang on. It's the wrong thing. I didn't realize. Okay, hang on. Plan B.
Plan B. It's a circle with a B.
Is that a circle? Christ.
Hey.
Yeah, it's like some kind of ancient rune, like kind of like
F.
like that.
Okay. So it's got a strange runic symbol. And he stabs this dagger in the table, right? And the dude, he like looks at it. And he like nods and grabs it. And they go to walk out of the room, and there is this peal of lightning. And you can almost hear like a screech or a howl on the wind. Go ahead and roll your vice.
Let's see, it's your lowest thing, right?
Yeah.
Boom. Nice.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah. Cool.
There goes all the stress from like doing my ghost thing.
Yeah, and when they hear that lightning and the screech, they like both stop and look out the cabin window, and they both look terrified. And that's the vision you got.
Sick.
And Bandy.
Oh, there's the vice button. Okay.
Right. I don't have to worry about my stress.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, what trauma are you taking, Bandy?
Oh, did you get trauma? Oh, God, I'm so
Yes,
sorry.
I did. I'm not sure whether. I think it's gonna be either paranoid, because he doesn't know quite how other people are predicting his actions. Of course, it's just the guy got a letter.
Yeah.
But he thinks that maybe there's something supernatural going on. He's just not getting it,
Sure.
or maybe haunted. But I'm gonna take
Ghosts,
paranoid.
they're
for now.
fucking everywhere, man.
Paranoid. Paranoid's
Yeah.
great.
I'm gonna take paranoid for now, and then I'm gonna start healing my drained quality.
Okay. Don't we have like a witch that we were using? Quellen?
Yeah, Quellen.
Well then, yeah,
Yeah. She's perfect for that.
Too.
So she's tier 2, so that's 2 dice. If you want to spend a coin, she can roll 3.
I thought you just rolled prowess and got a +1d because she's a contact. Or is it? I always forget.
You roll the tier of the healer.
Well, she is a contact, so she would... You don't just roll prowess, no. You actually roll the tier of the healer. But she is your contact also, so in this case, yeah, you would get 3. But if you want to spend a coin, she can roll 4, right?
I think I'm happy with 3 for now.
Okay. So there's going to be 2 sections on a 4-part clock.
Okay.
You can spend 2 coins, and that will let you bump that down to level 1 harm.
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do that.
Cool.
So I'll move drain down to 1.
Yeah, and we'll let you fill the first section on the next clock.
Okay.
Since you, yeah. Okay, any other actions?
Could I spend my last coin and doing another heal action?
Absolutely.
Right.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do that too.
Yeah, I need to heal actually.
Roll that again.
Who are you going to heal? Because we're going to the witch. Because we're not actually wounded.
Oh, I'm haunted and bruised robe, so I'm thinking
Uh-oh.
the wits can heal help both of those.
So it's 3 dice at basic.
Yeah, I guess all of us are going to the witch and just like, please.
Sure. Okay, go ahead, Bandy. Let's have you roll again. Spend your coin and
Okay.
roll it up again. Man. Okay, so you're at... Oh, wait, there it is. Oh, wait, that's for Echo. So, Bandy, that's going to be 2 more sections, so you're at 3 of 4. So, if you spend another coin, you'll be completely healed.
That was my last coin. So, could I take the one from the vault, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Yeah.
good.
That sounds
No.
good.
And what's the 6 do?
6 will fill 3 sections on your clock.
Perfect.
Where...
Does it take the 1 to unlock the healing clock in the first
And that
place?
clears all my level 1 harm.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I roll 2? I've got 2 tick from last time.
Oh...
Or does that reset?
Yeah, it resets when you take new harm.
Oh, that's fucking crap.
At least it's not an 8. At least it's not actually an 8-point clock. We don't remember that. It's 4.
Yeah, that's nice though.
It was the same rule in the other version, though. That's why it was super brutal.
Yeah, and 4. If you got harmed, you were just harmed forever, for the rest of the game.
Fuck. So your clock is back to 0, bingo.
Can I leave them? Oh, right, I have to mark it here, don't I?
Yeah.
Then I don't know if I want to do that suddenly. Suddenly that feels like a really safe option and it's not reckless anymore.
You got all the
But what-
reckless XP you're gonna get.
And that doesn't mean you should stop.
Okay. All right, I agree.
I am going to train to try and get better. So I'm going to train prowess as per usual to Mark 2, and that's 1 coin. And then I'm going to spend 1 coin on finally getting this tiger.
Okay, we want to get the tiger.
Yeah, that's very important. So I found out about Cobb Keel. He's a high-ranking Deathland scavenger who has tigers for sale.
Yeah.
So... And I talked to Dingus about sorting that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to... I say not intimidate, but kind of threaten, if you will, this guy to kind of like sell a tiger to me for cheap. Maybe drop in the fact that explosion might be related, and I'm going to take Mercy with me. The cold killer's definitely going to send the right message, I think. Does that sound fair? So I'm commanding, basically.
Sure. I'll even give you a devil's bargain.
More heat?
No. You go to -1 status with the Deathland Scavengers afterward.
Afterwards? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm marking more command. So I get the +1 D from using Mercy, regular D from command, and the extra D from this.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It doesn't really matter about the position, does it? Or the effect. Bonus dice 2. Yes! Crit!
Ooh, a critical.
I didn't need a crit, but maybe that
Nice.
makes... I don't know. The crit doesn't really do anything for me, because I already had 3 segments out of the 6.
Yeah.
And a 6 is already... I don't know. That's a shame. Maybe it's a really nice tiger.
Best tiger. Well, since you critted, I do want to give you something. He's not going to be nicer to you. He's still going to go -1 status. What you could do, why don't you just clear off a stress? That's cool.
Oh yeah, I guess it's an animal. Thanks.
Yeah, you use threats of violence, so it's within your, like... Yeah, and you're dealing with an animal. Yeah, that's a good point, too.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you.
You're welcome.
It's like, as long as I can lose some stress off of those shitty rolls.
Yeah. Sure, I try to blow you up every now and then, but I also give you a stress-reducing tiger.
Unfortunately, it doesn't actually eat people. It just reduces your stress.
Nice one.
Yeah. And Conrad. All right, I like it.
Oh yeah. I guess I should put it up here in the italics, because I don't know if he counts a load, because I'm not carrying him around.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'll have to think about until you actually get the move for an animal, right?
Yeah. Well, I guess he acts kind of like the fine hunting pet, but he doesn't hunt because he's just a tiger.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, we'll deal with it.
Okay. Put him up there in bold. There you go.
Any other downtimes?
I'm out of coin.
As am I.
Easy come, easy go. I make it never have any coin between sessions.
I mean, imagine that's what carrying your hunting animal along for load is.
Okay, I'm actually kind of considering that. That's awesome.
All right. Well, if we're good.
Yeah, I think that's all good. I don't know if I want to. Yeah. And if I try and heal and don't do it all the way, I know I'm just gonna like get more harm next session, and it's just all gonna reset.
Sure.
Mine's actually fine for now. Haunted and bruised rib not too bad.
All right. Cool. So, and if you guys think of another downtime you want to do, we can say that downtime is not officially ended, right? We can pick up with 1 or 2 downtimes or something at the next session. You may be inspired to do some more downtime, as a matter of fact.
Oh.
So, let's do XP. We'll start with bingo. Oh, let's start the crew. Let's do the crew first. Successful battle, extortion, sabotage, or smash and grab.
All of the above.
Got it.
Yes.
It actually was all of the above.
Yeah.
Well, except an extortion. I guess we sabotaged him in the way that it's.
I mean, you got a
sabotage.
tiger as well. You extorted a tiger.
Right. Improve the quality or variety of the hunting grounds. That we didn't quite get to do because we haven't taken over their turf. We took away their turf.
I mean,
I know, the quality
it's
is a
there
lot more
now. It's not gonna be
smoldering,
hard.
Yeah.
I don't think we improved the quality much, but yeah.
Bolster the
Well,
crew's
variety.
reputation or develop a new one.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we did at least one of those.
Yes.
Yeah.
Both, I think.
What are our
I
current
think-
conditions?
I think that it's going to be destructive.
Yeah.
That shit would also work.
Yeah, maybe not even destructive. We're going to call it brutal. You're brutal. Like the killing of them all, blowing up that building, like that was all... Yeah, that's XP right there. That's a crew advance, everybody. And did we contend with challenges above our station? So yes, so I'll mark 1 XP on the next run. So,
Yeah, the spirit and the blue coats.
yeah, we need to think about crew advancement also.
I'm happy to just do dangerous, to be honest, because that's just a really good one.
Hmm.
But at the same time, War Dogs is definitely one to consider as well.
Yeah.
But since we've just done downtime, I'd rather do dangerous. That makes me less annoyed.
Yeah.
Probably for the best. So we can get some more
Where are
skills.
those at? Yeah.
'Cause we don't know how long we're going to be in the red sashes, so dangerous might be nice.
Where do you say dangerous at?
It's we're basically every PC gets to add +1 action rating to hunt, skirmish, or wreck.
Oh, okay. That's it.
Yeah, that's just
So-
really stuff.
For the purposes of the Blood Alley thing, what that will mean is that when you're a part of this gang, you're just going to always have +1 die. You don't actually mark it on your sheet. Right? Because you can do a thing where you gain their special abilities permanently. Right? And then you can add the dot to your sheet. But when you're not in the red sashes, you don't have that plus dot. That's how that's going to kind of work.
Ooh, that last one's nice. The War Dogs. That
Yeah.
one's nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, War Dogs is nice.
Well, let's give your guys XP. We can think
No.
of that.
Forging the Fires is only thematic though.
Or
Yeah,
fiends. Fiends would also be kind of awesome.
yeah, we've got we've got 2 levels right now.
Yeah, we could
These are all
gear
pretty
up
good,
this,
to be fair.
actually.
Yeah, actually, I think Fiends would probably be the best.
Oh, and you can take an advance from a different crew, right? Crew type.
Yep, I could.
But honestly, all of these ones are just really good. So
Yeah, that's true. Bingo! I think we got all your desperate rolls, did we?
I did. Yeah, I got 2 desperate rolls in prowess that leveled me up in prowess.
Okay, good. Did you address a challenge with threats or violence?
I'd like to think I did. I'd like to think every challenge was.
I think you got 2.
addressed
For,
to a threat. or violence.
you're gonna get a butt. You're gonna get a butt ton of XP. I think you got 2 XP there.
Yeah, after last session, I only got 1. I'm thinking
Yeah.
more today.
Yeah. So
Okay,
2
we
XP.
happy with 2 of them.
2 XP for violence. Did you express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background?
I like to think I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Revere
really
fit
like that
finding.
escape scene as well. That was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an XP
Just-
for that.
Okay.
And then for vice or traumas, yeah, 2 XP for sure.
Ooh.
You were hugely reckless.
Well, I finished my playbook advancement.
Hey, you can get
I
that
got an
animal
extra
move.
1 into it. Yeah, I think I don't know. Might go for Ghost Fighter, Ghost Animal even. I don't know.
Mhm.
They're both quite similar.
Um,
Do not go to Ghost.
and for Echo, did you use stealth or evasion? Yes.
I think so.
Yeah, that's an XP for that. And did you express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an XP for that.
Vice or trauma. I don't think the last one happened, but yeah.
No. But you filled up your XP track, so you're going to get another special ability, or... Yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet. And then finally, Bandy. arcane power or knowledge.
I think I did that.
Yeah, you did that with the bomb for sure. Yeah, mark 1.
And the
for that.
money, I think.
Oh, and the money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
That's 2.
express? Yeah. That's 2. Did you express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background?
Not only this session, I don't think.
Okay. Did we struggle from vice or traumas? You know what? Take an XP. Just take 1 because you got a trauma, right?
Okay. Then that's.
All right.
That's my playbook advancement.
Everybody got an advancement. Sweet. So we're all gonna have new special powers. It's gonna be fun.
I already know what it's gonna be.
Yeah. I'm either gonna do warded or something else.
Okay, and I will figure out something for your tiger. If you get the special ability for the animal, we'll just like
It makes it easy for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at it.
Well, if you don't, well, we mean I'll figure out something where it's maybe it should actually be maybe it's a friend, it's a contact. Give you an extra dice, right?
Yeah, I
Something
guess
like
if I'm using, if it's only in downtime, and would it give me extra things in combat?
Sure. I mean, it's a
What?
tiger.
Yeah. I guess it would help with command and also with probably skirmish. Because
Sure.
like intimidating someone is easier if you have a tiger.
It's easier if you have a tiger. I think that's in the art of war.
Yeah, that works for a lot of things really. Breaking down a door, it's easier if you have a tiger.
Most things are easier with a tiger. Sun Tzu's
Yeah,
art
after
of
last
war.
session, I was a little bit upset that I kind of got destroyed almost immediately by vampires. But this is really really feeling a lot better about it.
Turned it around. It was hardcore.
Your pet functions the cohort as an expert hunter. Ghost hunter is really. I do want that.
It's super good. All right, guys. Well, thanks for playing. Like I said, the crew advance is still something we can decide. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week.
Alright.
Thanks for playing.
So, yeah.
Yeah, see you later, man. Thanks for running.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Bye,
thanks
guys.
for running it. Bye.
All right, bye.
Oh, do you want to decide our special ability for the crew, or should we do that next time? I guess we'll do that next time.
We can decide that next time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Right.
See you guys.
Alright, see you guys later.
Bye.